Well, greetings everyone. I'm back with another review of a Bible. This one is the Modern English version, and this is the giant print edition in black imitation leather. I picked this one up probably a year or so ago at a local Bible store, and it was only about $30 or so. But I as soon as I seen it, I really liked it. It's got extremely large print of I believe around 13 point font, and it is also red letter. And so I find it very easy to to read. Also has brief little introductions to each of the books. The paper is what I would consider standard Bible paper. It's not thick, it is quite thin. But as you can see here, I have used both a standard highlighter and an ink pen to write on it. And there isn't really any bleed through. You can see, of course, but it's not bled through the page or anything of that nature. So really, I would say for note taking, although there's not much room for notes, as you can see here, had to import a post-it note there to get everything I was trying to note into it. But all in all, I actually think this is a pretty good Bible for studying, just due to how large the print is and how easily it is to read. One of the interesting things that actually caught my eye about this Bible is apparently the translators of this Bible kind of set out to make themselves, as they call it, today's King James, kind of take the idea or the history of the King James and kind of preserve that language as much as possible, while also somewhat updating it to more modern vernacular where needed. But one thing that caught my eye, I thought was quite interesting, was the dedication that they put in this Bible to Her Majesty Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and of her other realms and territories, Queen, Head of the Commonwealth, Defender of the Faith. Translators of the Bible wish grace, mercy, and peace through Jesus Christ our Lord. Which, of course, is very reminiscent of the epistle dedicatory of the King James Bible, which is, of course, dedicated to King James, King James I of England and the VI of Scotland. And so, since they were out to be today's version of the King James, they even went so far as also dedicating this Bible to the current Queen of England. You have the information on the translation committee, of course, and then on into the Old Testament. But as I said, overall, I haven't used this Bible a lot, though I have used it some. But overall, I'm quite pleased with it, and I'm actually quite impressed with how decent the imitation leather is. It's not something you could roll, obviously, but it is fairly impressive, I think, for imitation leather. You have one ribbon and the silver gilding. So overall, I would have to say that I am very impressed. Like I said, you can pick this one up, or at least I picked it up for around $30. I'm sure it is available online as well. But all in all, a very good Bible, the Modern English version in giant print. Thank you for watching, and please be kind to one another.